Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my sorry, I just wake up. Excuse my hat, I wear it in a couple of videos because my hair's a mess, but I will show you soon. I take a test like this month, and it has a line, has a line, the line crossed it, and a straight line. And if it wasn't a straight line, you would have a cross in it, so that means I'm pregnant. If it didn't have a cross, that means I'm not pregnant. But yeah, I found out this month. So how I found out, between last year and everything, I was like, I say to my husband, whatever, and I don't know, I just get turned off. I turned off of him. I turned off. I started, just because I took medication. I wasn't taking my medication. I got off of it, and I started going through all the symptoms, and I started having flashback, and I start regretting things that I've done, and I just was going through this symptom all last year, the ending of last year. Like, that's when I was pregnant, and it just turned me from everything. Not only that, I was going through a lot of things, even at work. I was saying to people, I'm going through a lot of stress, and this is what I'm going through, stress. But I'm not going to discuss it with you guys online just yet. And I used to eat, like when my husband cooked, I would eat, and all of a sudden I stopped eating. I wouldn't want his food. I would go to work and I would eat. But some of the time I would, now remember when he cooked, I would eat. Now I'm thinking, okay, what should I eat? What should I eat? But when I come home and he cook, I don't want it, I would just stop eating his food. Anytime he cooked, he would stay in the stove, and I would never eat anything. But then I get maybe juice or something at work, and I would eat. And I would buy my own stuff and eat my own little snack or baking, and etc. Those are some things I would eat. But I thought like maybe me getting off of the medication, or maybe me going through so much stress and all these things, it was stopping me. It caused me not to be eating at all. It get to a point where it was bothering me because I wasn't, I wasn't in the eating mood. But I guess at the time I was pregnant, but not picking it up, because all this stress and all this thing was going on with me. I figure it was just the stress causing. Not only that, before Christmas, my period stopped, and I'm like, whoa, that's good, because I don't like having my period. And I figure, what happened? So I said, let me take a little pregnant test. But I got it from the dollar store. I didn't have it. I didn't know if I'm pregnant, whether it's the dollar store or not. It would show. Maybe some of them. And it didn't show me nothing. But I had a little big stomach. But so my stomach wasn't completely flat. I had a little chunky stomach. Y'all seen it. I think I showed you guys up. I wanted to go to gym. I was talking to you guys. My stomach is big. I want to go to gym. But I was still having my period at the time. And then because of all of that, I was going through, it threw me off track. I wasn't thinking anymore about pregnancy because I took the dollar store test. And I wasn't thinking no more about pregnancy and everything. I was thinking that maybe me getting off the medication, me stopping, me going through the symptoms, that was what causing it. So in the time of December, I was still doing the same thing. My period didn't come, everything was going on. And I wasn't taking the medication. I was completely off. And I was getting really bad. And I'm like, I need some more medication. I'm not being myself. I went to the doctor, and I said to the doctor, I'm going through such and such. I'm not taking my medication for a while. And I'm still going through the symptoms, plus other symptoms that was stressing me out. Come, and I'm not eating at all. You know, my period stopped, and he's like, maybe the stress of everything can stop your period, can do everything to your period. He's like, maybe I should send you to a class. I'm like, you know, I know. But my period, I am not a big thing. He's like, maybe you're going through menopause. I'm like, maybe I am going through menopause. He's like, menopause at such a young age? It's like, some people can stop menopause. I'm like, But I believed him upon his stress to say it was stress, because all this thing was going on, and then I stopped eating. When most of people pregnant, you eat more, right? But I was eating less. I wasn't eating a bacon strip or anything. I think mango, I would put in salt and pepper. I think that was I was craving that mostly in that time. So I guess that was a craving for me, not picking it up. And I was buying that, you know. And yeah, that's all I would eat. And me not thinking back about pregnancy and do another test, I forget about it. Next year, I was still going through the symptoms. New Year's come, I was still going through symptoms, still losing weight, but still had the stomach, not realizing anything. A pregnancy, not changing, not eating, period didn't come. You know, I don't feel any way when I just have a headache, like, you know, thinking too much about what going on with me. So when I think too much, I would have a headache, like a bad headache, and sometimes I would feel so weak with it. So, you know, when I have the headache, I would just feel sick. Up until March, I was like, feel my stomach feel so funny. Like, I think I was eating too much and whatever, you know, those things. I think I wasn't looking at pregnancy, but me, I wasn't thinking about pregnancy at all. It's not something that I wanted at any time soon. So when people would say that, baby, you're pregnant, I say, hell no. It's like, I would say to them, like, don't wish bad for me because you're wishing bad. It's like, don't wish bad luck on me because I didn't tell you I want no baby at this time. So don't wish no bad for me. That's what I would tell people. So, in April, like a couple of weeks ago, I did realize my boobs getting bigger and whatever. I do have a big stomach, but I just realizing, people would say, you're losing weight. I'm like, yeah. But after a while, around this month, I start realizing, you know, I'm losing weight, but my stomach is still big. And I'm like, something is wrong. And I said, okay, I'm going to go to the doctor and check it out. And after I started belching, like burp a lot. I burp a lot. And I was like, this is gas. Like, you know, I tried to drink tea. I tried that. I was going through that one earlier, but after I'm still going through it. And I just think it was gas. And after I started feeling movement in my stomach, and I said, I think I have gas in my stomach. Because when I was just younger and people would say, you have gas in your stomach, I think I have gas in my stomach. And I didn't feel the movement. It wasn't movement. It was like one place, something would move. It wouldn't move. It would just push its hand or foot out. And I feel one side on my stomach come, and it would be numb, you know. And it would be like stiff, like my stomach here. Like you push here, and here would be, now it's soft. And now it would come and it would be hard, you know, this part or that part would be very hard. And I'm like, something is wrong, something is pushing on me, and it's really numb. And I went to work a couple weeks in April. But I was introduced her, I had no idea I was pregnant. And I said to the girl, one of my Filipino friends, and I said to her, you know, sometimes I feel my stomach. I plan to go to the doctor, but I'm just putting it off. and about the numbness and about what's going on. I'm like, it's crazy. I'm like, it's gas. I need some gas bill. I need try some new tea. And, you know, I don't know where I get that gas thingy from. The Caribbean background, you know, people always say they have gas in their stomach. So, I said to my friend, one of my Filipino friends, a co-worker at work, and I was like, you know, sometimes I feel like when a part of my body something push it, it's numb. It's just stiff. And he's like, maybe you're pregnant. I was like, please don't wish bad for me. Like I said, don't wish bad for me, okay? But I would always say that. And why are they telling me I was pregnant? I never believed it. I was like, girl, please. It's always here, I can't have none, you know. But somebody told me when I checked, like, I can't have, I do have a womb to have. I don't know, I just start imagining things like people when I was younger telling me, yo, you don't have a womb, you can't have a baby, or how are you going to have a baby? And I'm like, what do you mean, how am I going to have a baby? So I kind of think that I couldn't have any, even the lady said I do have a womb, and I know I have one, and people would say that to me. And I would, like, believe that. And last year, I'm like, in April, still the same month I found out. And when it comes to pass, like, Brandon, I was still in shock, like, seriously? With all what I heard? You mean? So even when they're telling me, I was kind of a little cringing, like a little mad, because I didn't want to hear that. I didn't want to believe that I was pregnant. So I would kind of smile it off, but I didn't want to hear it, you know. And then when they say, oh, you're pregnant this year, it's like, you're getting bigger. I would say, no worries, nothing. Like, you know, just find it off. And it takes a while. So I decided to go to the doctor. We're taking time, I'm taking on them. I wouldn't go, you know. So my days off, I would say I'm going to go. I wouldn't go to the doctor. And then one time I said, you know what, let me go. I got a test before I go. My friend said, get a test, which is this one. I keep it. And I said, you know what, I'm going to try the test. When I tried the test, that's what came up. They crossed and everything. And I'm like, I read it, but even though I read the instruction, I'm like, I don't think I understand it very well. And I was reading again, like, I don't think I understand it very well. So I'll take it to work and I'll show it to my friends. And they're like, yeah, it's pregnant. I said, are you sure? Because they have like 3 kids, or 3 kids, or 4 kids, or 5 kids. So they probably went through it, but I never went through that pregnancy test. And I'm like, And they're like, yeah, I'm happy. But I was like kind of smiling at, but deep down I wasn't like accepting it. And I was like, yeah. And I would just ignore it, go back, eating what I can, you know, come home, sleep. I wouldn't go to the doctor. Like, do you go to the doctor? And I just make up my mind like a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, let me go. And I said, I take a test. This is what the test is. I was like, I don't know what it is. So, like, check it out and let me know. So the same test, like this test that I used, they use like a dollar store test. And they're like, because I seen their test, it's not even that expensive at the doctor. It's like a dollar store test. And it shows the same thing, that I was pregnant. And I was like, yeah, you are pregnant. Deep down, I wasn't still convinced. I wasn't happy. You know, I wasn't moved. Because I believe what I heard. Like, you know, how you gonna have a baby? Can you have a baby? You know, blah, blah, blah. That's what I've been hearing. So all that memory been plaguing my mind for a while, and I never believed it, you know. So when anybody come with baby conversation or argument about me, I'll kind of fun it off. And he's like, when are you gonna have a baby? I'm like, 2 years from now, you know, just for you not to ask me. I will tell you a random year, or maybe next year. Then you won't ask me. Then I would be okay with everything. Then I know you wouldn't ask me again. So I was okay and I was comfortable with that. it's not like I hate babies, but that's how I felt. And back to when he sent me for ultrasound, I'm like, you know, when I see the ultrasound, I'll believe it. Even though I was going through the movement, like it's still pressing on the thing, I was in disbelief. But when I get there, I had this. She started rushing on me, putting the thing on me, the thing that you guys, you know, most of you guys have kids, so you understand. And she was like putting on me, and I didn't believe it. Like, and then she started showing me and everything. It wasn't that clear. And I'm gonna enclose a picture of the pregnancy screening of what you see. And I don't see it. I hear heartbeat. I see the movement just kicking. And I don't know how I felt. It's like, okay, there's a baby. But there's another problem. Now what am I going to do? Because this is another pop story I need to talk about. So I figure, you know, I was going to tell the father because I want to make sure I see the screening. I didn't so much do the test. I want to see the test. I want to bring the test, and I want to be the screening. So that's when I would tell him what happened. There's girls at work there, they say, yeah, that's pregnancy. I'm in your mind already. So it made no sense I tell them anything, but they still wanted to know what the screening was. And so I did that. And at the screening, yeah, I saw the baby. But they give most screening I saw on YouTube or in person is on a paper, like a photo paper. Mine was on a disc, so I have to show you guys on a disc what you see and what I saw. But for the next video, I'll definitely tell you what happened and how I presented to the father. So that's part 2. So watch out for that one. So if you like this one, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to hear more stories and see my pregnancy journey, so I'm going to show you. And it's not that big. I'm not that big, because some people still think I'm not pregnant, but it's a good show. Well, anyways, thank you for listening. Bye.